All right, so let me make a video about this. So there, a Latino law enforcement in Dallas said they want Chief Renee Hall out of the police force, and you have African said people being dumb, plantation minded, and stupid. Gonna sit here and say that they want her there when this old doggone Aunt Jemima said last year when Amber Geiger killed that brother. I can't find her. Do you think I want an Aunt Jemima or a Fiddler or even the Spanish side version of maybe the Pocho coconut trash? I don't want no cotton picking or no straw picking folks on my police force. I pay tax. I ain't not working right now. Okay, I'm trying to my business, but I was working not too long ago. Okay, and I plan on going back to work. To work, part time, temporary, and when I get SSI, when my SSI come in as well. However, I don't want this woman, even though I'm not in Dallas, I'm in Houston, Texas. I don't want Chief Acevedo. You see what he did too, and I don't like Andres Jackson's racist anti-Hispanic comments about the Jose Flores case. He talked to Guadalupe on his channel. I'm talking about Guadalupe is what's his name? Jose Flores' sister. Okay, this little boy that got killed. Anyway, sadly, tragedy. Okay, how he said anti-Hispanic stuff, but he's no different than Hispanic races, right? So, I don't play at black and brown, sharp and cotton pick a fight, and I'm also mixing Spanish down family tree, Spanish tree over the aisle. So that makes me part of Hispanic origin as well, besides African American, English, Irish, and American. Okay, so I don't go down one drive rule. One drive rule is not allowed. This is besides people are celebrating Juneteenth, thank God. Okay, and they got Pride going on because of June, the Star Wall 50th anniversary. As your African American person. And Hispanic, Martha P. Johnson, and what's the other one? Sylvia Rivera. They the one who made the Stone Wall. Okay, a lot of folks not know their history. What else is another thing that's going on in Multiracial Heritage Week, along with Loving Day. Loving Day was on the 12th, 52 years ago. Loving Day on June 12th, 1967. The 11 case allowed interracial marriages. And in their documentation, one drop rule was considered unconstitutional. So one drop rule, I checked more than one box. I checked 2 races or more in Hispanics, since I have African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, and descent. And I checked other, or sometimes if they ask to be Pacific, Black, and Hispanic. I don't go on one drop rule. Be both me and Chief Renee are both caramel skin, where it don't look like the pure blacks that came on the ship. There are folks that aren't do, but they have mixed bloodline. They don't have no pure genetics. Okay, so it's still multiracial. And we should have a right to claim multiracial heritage. So don't anybody come on my channel, so I'll put one trouble. If you start saying I'm not mixed, I'm pure black, and other stuff, I will block you, because there is a racist law. If anybody have black Latinos, including Mexico, because we live in Texas because of the anti-slavery law in Mexico. September 15, 1829, 190 years ago, Mr. Guerrero, who was African mestizo, banned slavery. Anglo slave masters came here from the South, who was illegally in Texas, did not want to obey that law, who broke the law, who was not supposed to be in Texas because of trying to do that manifest destiny. See, folks don't know its history. And what happened is, hold on, before I get to the subject, what happened is when they was told to emancipate the because their ancestors took mixed with Anglo as well, but our African people who both mixed and pure, dark skin, light skin, whatever, they was told by the Mexican government, God, we to let them free. They refused to say that animal law, and yes, you had people, and yes, you had coons, both mixed and pure, mulattoes. Actually, 2 mulattoes got their name married to white women later on who had black mother slaves and fathers slave masters, okay, Anglo, who fought with Sam Houston. And who's the other one? And the Tejanos, who were coconut, who were pochos. That's the Tejanos, the ones who was fighting on Sam Houston's side. That's why Mexico did not like some Hispanic Mexican Americans. And I'm not saying that's okay, but some of them, not all, as we've seen recently. I already knew, because I know my history of the school of coconut trash, like I was redneck trash, and I was coon trash, light, dark, whatever. I classify, I let all my enemies of all colors know who they are in my classification here. Okay, as I was saying, they were brainwashed. They were told to act like Anglos, act like white supremacists, even though white supremacists killed them. The Texas Rangers and everything else. Brian Encina should know about that, and who abused Sandra Bland, and what's the other one name? De La Cruz that killed impairment. Turner. No, no, they forgot that Joe Torres and the HPD was killed. The same mentality. So they were trying, these coconuts want to get a paycheck and want to be white, put white on there, because now you can check more on box in 20 census. They allowed you to check more on box, so there's no excuse that we were forced to check white. You can check two races or more, whatever, and actually it'd be adequate to check 3 races, because they do have Spaniard, which is white, Native American, and which is another category, and also black and African. They have 3 races in them. It wasn't for the slaves that came to the colonization of Mexico, because Nueva España, the same Nueva España, New Spain, that owned my state, Louisiana. I'm from here, Texas, but part of my roots from Louisiana, and that's how I got Real in my family tree. It's a Spanish. That's how it made me part Hispanic, because some 9/10 some Spaniard man married some black woman, because they were interracial marriages, and they were always raped. Creole Louisiana was different from the South. It was Protestant in the Anglo-Saxon area, and then it was Catholic on the Louisiana, Spanish, and French. And they did allow interracial marriage, especially Galvez, who's named after Galveston here in Texas, but Galvez was a Spanish governor in Louisiana. He allowed interracial marriages, so they had white men, Spaniard, French, and some German, married sisters. It wasn't always Creoles of color. Okay, people know mixed people. If you don't know the history, I'm tired of repeating myself in here with people who's stupid and ignorant, okay? Or ignorant, you know, say it like that. Point is, alright, so that's how I got Spanish, because my grandfather was a Real, okay? So he has some Spanish bloodline besides black, okay? He was black Spanish Creole, okay? Point is, born in Texas, Fairfield, Louisiana. Real is a Spanish last name. But point is, the same when they bought slaves, and then they had those who were part of the Mexican army going against Spain because of the caste system. They include black blood in their caste system. Okay, that mixed caste system. So see, I don't know that Las Castas. I'm not with the host that Vacacelos Cosmic, because the Cosmic race essay that he wrote that actually tried to eliminate the African look. Okay, for anybody to mix with anybody, but the purpose of Mejorar raza, the better race of white, was to lighten the next generation of Mexicans. Why you see so many fair-skinned Mexican people. Okay, still with some Negro or some indigenous features. Okay, don't look black or look more indigenous, but that was his thing. Suppose I know that the history, and I read history a lot. But point is, the reason I'm bringing this up, they forget, so that's Spanish, African, and Native, and they can check that. But no, men choose to check white. 2000 census allowed, when they went against the multiracial category, when we was trying to get the multiracial category back 20 years ago, the NAACP, LULAC, Nancy Raza, and Urban League, and Asian League, and what's the American Indian Movement, they went against the multiracial category, so that's why the census you can check them on box, okay? And I check my own box. I don't check just black. My background is not pure black. My parents are not pure black. Pure black means you have pure African ancestry. So if you have other races, that mean you're related. Like I have distant white cousins, and I'm chasing my roots from England, from Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia to England. My program side who married my Creole grandfather who passed as white. That's my third grandfather on my mama's side. My great grandfather, who still living, be 100. His paternal grandfather, okay, was the one who looked a white man who had a white mom, who married my black Spanish Creole grandmother, third grandmother, who had her dad was a Real. Okay, I want y'all to understand. I'm very typical about my heritage, okay. And my grandmother was the Irish and English descent. Okay, everyone knows that McCombs, her grandmother. Okay, McCombs the Irish name. But point is, however, I know my roots, okay? So I don't go around and I know all of them. I know a lot, okay? And plan a little more, because you know where you're coming from, you know where you're going. You let the white race be in the side. That's why some people like me don't see, because you let a white racist man use a one-drop rule that was in your colonized head, okay, to define who you are. And you want to fight the person who has the balls, not to be nasty, to go against the system. You want to sit here to fight the white racist system. That's how weak and dumb and stupid and plantation mind men you are. Okay, so and black nationalism was not for us. It was to stop our freedom. And W.E. Du Bois warned us back in the day when it was good. Now we got corrupt later on out of civil rights movement against the multiracial category. Because now the Du Bois was within the multiracial category. Let's be real. Okay, Walter White. Okay, Walter White like a white man too. Okay. Point is, W.E. Du Bois he said that Marcus Garvey was dangerous and was working with the Ku Klux Klan. The 25th was the same day Michael Jackson died 10 years ago. 25th of 1922 of June, that he had a meeting talking about Garvey with the Ku Klux Klan in Atlanta, Georgia, before he got arrested later on. Okay, stealing money. And this is nothing new, okay? And I know about the Britney Boons and the Corner X and everybody. I've been told y'all behind this about, what's the other one? Doctor, what's his name? The one his higher dad came out and told how he was. I forgot. Umar Johnson taking money and everything in Corner X. This is nothing new. It's a game. The brother came out and did this thing on 2015-16, said he want to go back to Africa. The Back to Africa was supported by the Ku Klux Klan. If you're going to be, excuse my language, if you're going to be their field nigga, the house nigga, they want your ass out of the United States and go back to Africa. That's exactly what they're saying, okay? So all this old Africa, you have an African woman that I subscribe to, that I put on my channel, letting you know you're not welcome there, okay? Now, you can go there if you want to invest forever, but don't go around here and claim to be no pure African when your bloodline ain't no darn gonna pure African. It's a white man say so. The white man should say so, mix. I don't play that mess, okay? So I am not pure, and I'm proud of that, okay? I'm proud that I'm mixed. I'm proud that I have caramel complexion. I'm not dark chocolate or pale, okay? Let's be real. I have less hairy body because of indigenous Asiatic DNA. Okay, so don't all this us that's trying to say all that Back to Africa was promoted by the Ku Klux Klan. H.L. Hunt paid Nation of Islam on the table while he was getting Kennedy killed with LBJ and Nixon. Okay, LBJ is the one that messed up Martin King's dream. Let's be real up in here. Okay, and H.L. Hunt and Dallas and Austin, Dallas and Fort Worth was a Ku Klux Klan billionaire like Trump. So all this mess calling me a coon and stuff, y'all the coons who you don't do your research, who's stupid with plantation mind. Don't come on my channel with this mess, okay? Because I will block you along with the coconuts. Come here, block you. The coconuts, you're not God. Don't think you're white. White don't make it God either, and you ain't no pure white. So let's get, you got Native and Spain and African in you too. You ain't no full blown. I don't care. But when you act like Rose Perez up here on the view about Ronald Bell, talking about Michelle Montcalm playing AIDS up in here. Let's get to the subject up here before I go in and get out here. So all y'all over here talking about Bill the Wild, acting like plantation slaves. Because don't get wrong, the Latino and law enforcement association, wherever they are, I'm sure they got some coconut trash in there too. I ain't on their side. What I'm for is getting rid of cotton picking and start picking foes out of the police department. Because that's the one who infiltrate white supremacy. Then the Vice show, even though we have two different views, and I don't agree with Phil Vice show, okay? But then he exposed some coons in Washington, D.C. and a coconut too, helping a white massa, they plantation and start picking and cotton picking plantation owner, harassing African descendant people down there in Washington. Y'all some crazy people. You don't do your research. Then the good African descendant people, and I say African descendant because you're not pure black, and Hispanic cops in NYPD 2 years ago or 3 years ago exposed, they were told by the New York Police Department to go harass the African descendant people in the LGBTQ community and the Hispanic community down there in New York. If they went down the white folks area in Manhattan, they would contact Mayor, that's my brother's name. He's Italian man to that dark-skinned sister with long dreads. Anyway, his son got kinky hair, by the way. This is son bright but kinky. Not so-called good. All hair good, but y'all with y'all little mentality. So-called good hair. His son came out with the big old afro is kinky like J. Cole. And you know J. Cole mama white. Okay, kinky like Obama. You know Obama mama ain't all the way. She has a black African in her too. And she also had the first black African man who met a white indigenous woman for it illegal in Virginia. Is her that said, let's be real up in here. Let's be real up in here. Now, as I was saying, see, I love my history up in here. At the end of the day, Chief Hall ain't gonna defend your behind. I ain't gonna say who I know in her department, okay? I don't want to give too much tea, but they even told me, and I said they can only give all detail that she's corrupt. And they part of the ADLS, okay? Part of American of Slaves. They're acting the same, okay? And I don't say who the person is. I know personally, growing up as a teenager, as a child, who worked for her. But I will let you know that they told me that she is corrupt. So all y'all dumb people, where y'all over here don't do your research, that woman was giving excuses last year when they were asking her, African people asking her, in Dallas. Why you ain't find this white woman who killed this brother? And what they she said, I owe her Aunt Jemima attitude. I can't find her. Okay, you gonna sit here and try to defend a white person, keep it so it was cotton picking in a plantation sister out here in the house field because she ain't you gonna go color because she ain't dark chocolate. She can skin a little light brown but not too bright. Okay, you know, so got a melon but not too dark. Okay, pulling in whatever side of the field the plantation area she deserved to be in, house cleaning, whatever. You gonna let her be in a police department because there's some coconuts trying to take? No, actually the coconuts Hispanic. And the coons, the Ackerman said, both of the coons will be Ackerman and Hispanic. Cotton started picking folks, and police want them to be kicked out. They say that we want here in Alphaville. I am voting him out this year. When the voting turned in, I am voting Chief Alphaville out. Not only he did Andre Jackson wrong, you know, Andre Jackson was racist too as well. But hold up, baby. Let me get to the subject up in here. His officers been harassing Ackerman people up here too. Whoop. And his families too. So I don't understand how y'all. So all the coons and coconuts in the police. I have said many times back, even to my 2015-16 videos, I think 14 as well, where I said minority cops are the worst cops. Let me explain why. There are the people who are the victims of white supremacist racism in the United States of America, 3Ks in it. And when they get in, they ain't care about your dumb minority behinds, or should I say asses. They care about their paycheck. They care about their money. And they're scared of their white bosses who have more control of them. That's why. And people assume because they're a person minority or a person of color status, they're not going to do that mess when actually they do. Now, not all. You had those came out and exposed it and almost got killed, lost their job, and had their family harassed. And say the white cops were good, same thing. But you have those who don't want to change, who want to, who 9-10 had abused parents, and they want to inflict the same abuse on your behind. So that's what it is. It is the truth, because what parent, if they're good, will teach their child? And don't we have good parents who have bad children, who have bad apples and black sheep of the family. Don't get wrong. However, what will make a person want to take power like Hitler, okay, and abuse it? Bad ethics and good ethics. There are good authority and bad. Even Jesus did not like bad authority, the scribes and Pharisees. Okay, so the Ephesus that St. John trying to kick out in the 3rd John letter and bring the Bible up in here, 9-10, and the 34 Ezekiel type people. Okay, the Proverbs 29:2, who the wicked people, growing. Y'all seen people I talked about. What's the man name? Wanda Cruz and the dark skinned brother who's a coon. Both of them coons, the Cruz coon down there who shot Pam Turner in the dark skinned one who works in who got fired but a couple months. They gave him some white blood pledge. Okay, couple months because he was harassing acting people down there in Alibi projects in Chicago talking about Ronald Watts. Okay, when I'm doing this R-Kelly investigation, and they already got the coconut thought I can't stand. Anita Alvarez, okay, down there. That's why Kim Fox took her place. Okay, and I don't like that one. I don't care if she's the first friend. I don't care. I don't like her, and I don't like the dark skin one down there. The sergeant Watts that was harassing after saying people putting drugs and fake guns and stuff down there, and they exposed on the Kanika Jigga situation in the rotten Chicago area. Okay, I'm calling it like it is. It's time to get these coconuts and coons out of the police force. I equally don't pick and choose. I'm not cherry picking up, but here I want the banana coons, that's the Asian ones who want to be like white supremacists, and any of color who emulate this behavior towards us of color. Either we have white blood in us or don't matter, because majority of the people have mixed DNA, and I'm very proud of mine. However, it's time to get these folks out. Okay, get these folks of office out. I'm tired of them and they're infiltrating what's been done to them to us. Let's be real up in here, okay? Because y'all forget history. Y'all don't want to bring up history, but no, it tells us what it is. History repeats itself when people don't know what it's talking about, right? If people know their past, condemn the people these blasphemy terms in the Bible, but he actually did say damned, but they changed his words around. Damned, repeat it again. Okay, that's why y'all so dumb and stupid and don't know what I'm talking about when I say these things up in here. I'm sorry to those who want to criticize, some of the critics up here who want to come on my channel and start some mess. because it will be blocked on my channel. Truth of the matter is, these people are practicing what has been done to them to you, us. And if you don't speak up, it's going to get worse. So that's what it is. Like, you have roaches run around in your apartment house. If you don't start exterminating your dog apartment your house, it's going to multiply. That's how it is. Okay, just like cancer, and you don't get that tumor out, it's going to spread out in your body. So let's take action. Figure out worse is then called the James chapter 2. Okay, 24, 26. It's time to get these coons and coconuts out 2020. We going to make America great again. Not in Donald Trump's sense, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? We gonna make America get these coons, get the rednecks out too, get the redneck Nazi Klan folks out who's they boss, who they had to bow down and kiss their boot, okay, and boot lick them to it, okay. The call is, but take the coconut coons out of the plantation. These are plantation and cotton straw picking field folks out, okay. That's what we do, because if you keep on lingering in the police department and their conscience don't reach out to them, and if you keep doing more dirt, it's gonna hurt your behind. Okay? That's all I gotta say.